In part A, you are asked to prove a trig identity, and in part B, you are asked to use it to solve the equation. So let's start with part A. This is a relatively straightforward proof. You can choose to start with the left-hand side or the right-hand side. I would personally go with the right-hand side. So, sine of 3x minus sine of x. The reason why I decided to go with this is because I know that I will have to split the 3x into 2x plus x. Sine of a plus b. This formula can be found in your formula booklet if you happen to have a brain freeze. However, you should have it memorized by now. So sine of 2x plus x, sine of a plus b is sine a cos of b plus sine b cos of a minus sine of x. We know that we have sine of x as a factor. A simple way for us to get to the left-hand side is finding a way to get sine x out as a factor. We have sine x here, we have sine x there. We know that sine of 2x is 2 sine x cos x. Now we can factor the sine x out. What's left is 2 cosine squared plus cos of 2x minus 1. This is a show that question. Please take your time and make your reasoning crystal clear. Examiners will be on the lookout for fudging. If any of your steps looks suspicious, you will lose a mark. 2 cos squared minus 1. This is another cos of 2x. And therefore, you have your 2 cos 2x sine of x as requested. In part B, notice the word hence. You have to use the result. We have sine of 3x minus sine of x from part A. So why don't we subtract sine of x from both sides? This term is equal to 2 cos of 2x sine of x. Sine of 2x, that's 2 sine x cos x. We can now factor out this 2 sine of x. And you're left with cos of 2x plus cos of x. From this point, there are many ways to solve this equation. I'm going to solve it in the simplest way. Cos of 2x is 2 cos squared minus 1. Now we have two equations that you should all know how to solve. Sine of x is equal to 0, or 2 cos squared plus cos minus 1 is equal to 0. Sine of x is equal to 0 if x is 0, pi, or 2 pi. Scrolling up, always pay attention to the domain. Two questions you should ask yourself. 1. Are the endpoints included? 2. Is it in radians or degrees? If they give you the interval in degrees, but you give your answers in radians, you will lose a mark. And vice versa. If they give you in radians and you give your answers in degrees, you will lose a mark. On the right hand side, 2 cos squared plus cos minus 1. Factorize this guy. You should get cos x plus 1, 2 cos x minus 1. So cos x is equal to negative 1, or cos of x is equal to 1 by 2. There are various ways to solve this equation. Personally, I prefer to sketch the function out. You can also use the unit circle. Whatever works for you. Cos x equals to -1 occurs when x is equal to pi. Cos of x equals to 1 by 2 occurs when x is equal to 2 pi by 3 or 5 pi by 3. Do we have to take periodicity into account? In this case, no, because the period of the function is 2 pi, and our interval is from 0 to 2 pi, so we don't need to add any multiple of the period. Therefore, your solution set is 0, pi by 3, pi, 5 pi by 3,